So this is basically what my Mondays look like. Okay, sort of. This is sort of what my Mondays look like. I like to clean on my first day off because I'm already a zombie. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot. So I kind of piddle and get stuff done. But we switched our D&D days from every other Tuesday to every other Monday. So today's the first day of that, so it's just kind of a weird day. So we're just going to get what we can done. I like to vacuum when Justin's at work because his allergies have been so bad since we've been here. Like, so bad. He's been sick basically the entire time we've been in Virginia. So hopefully when we move in a couple of weeks, it'll be so much better and we can just go back to regular allergies, not allergies from hell. One of the things I like to do is to get things going that can be working while I'm working. So these eggs, I am sorely disappointed in these last set of eggs that I got on the last shopping trip because a lot of them have been cracked. That's like the fourth and fifth one so far. It really sucks. But I like these eggs can be boiling while I'm doing something else. The laundry can be running while I'm doing something else. A lot of times I'll start the dishwasher, but for the same reason. Instead of doing one thing at a time, we can have multiple things going. The really sucky part is that I picked out the last eggs, but I turned down 3 cartons of them because they were broken on the top and I didn't notice these were broken on the bottom. Okay, eggs are starting to boil a little bit. At least the water's too hot to put my finger in. So I'm going to start my timer for 15 minutes. Because I know me, if I don't start that timer, these things will boil dry because I'll get busy and my ADD just kind of takes over, and next thing you know, I'm over here like, I don't know, braiding cat's whiskers and my kitchen's burning down. So I've pretty much convinced myself that I'm going to do the vacuuming tomorrow while Justin's at work, and I'm going to do the dishes now since I want to be cooking later. This says my dishes are dirty AF, so we are good to load up the dishwasher. So we like to reuse these smart water bottles. They actually like hold up really well. I've had a couple that I used for over a year when we were in Vermont and Colorado, and they work really well. They really hold up. You have the initial investment, but all in all, it's not too bad. We use the black lidded ones for the ones that we don't mix any kind of powdered things in, so that we just have good water bottles. The ones with the clear lids, we mix things like Crystal Light, Celsius packs, the Elemental. And then we just keep them in the fridge. You do kind of have to watch it. These lids will get like gross, and sometimes the insides of the bottles will get gross, and so we do replace them about every 6 months, just because there's just really no good way of getting them clean. I can clean the lids, but then it just gets, you can't really clean the bottles great. So I do have some that I'm tossing today. I do try to be fairly conscious of my carbon footprint. Not a lot I can do with moving all the time. It doesn't make sense to have a bunch of glass everything, because one, it's going to get broken in the moves. Two, it's going to be really heavy. Inconvenience there, we are paying for convenience. But I do like that we can reuse things instead of just buying new all the time. Plus, I hate to spend money that I don't have to spend. Okay, get the rest of these dishes put away. So I had to wait for my Walmart order to get here before I could get my coffee, because I was out of creamer. That's just rude. I had to go like a whole hour before I could have coffee. I know, this is such a first world problem, but it is what it is. So they gave us a free sample, some taco seasoning mix, and a little card. I assume that you can scan these and come up with recipes. It's nice, it's alright. Haven't gotten anything free in a really long time. our bathroom trash. Okay, so I have got 32 minutes before D&D starts, and I would like to be on time. So I've started the laundry with our bedding. I've taken care of some of the trash, took care of the Walmart order, straightened my hair because I want to make the tuna salad and deviled eggs again. And I've got stuff to make a salad, and I'd like to get the vacuuming done, and that's a lot to get done in 30 minutes, 31 minutes. So I would like to get started on all of that. Come with me and we will break it out, get as much done as we can. Okay, trash is basically done. So I just put this outside the front door and we take it out when we go to the gym tonight. And it turned hella cold this week while I was at work. Our nighttime view. Let's see, when I went to work on Friday, it was like 50 degrees. And now on Monday, it's like 20 degrees. So it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, trash is done. Okay, maybe it's the nurse in me, I don't know. But I don't like for medicine to be just sitting around out. I like it to at least be in containers. So we just have an old prescription bottle that we're reusing and putting Justin's cold medicine in it because these things suck to open. And so I usually just cut them open and put them in this bottle for him. But I just don't like meds to just be sitting around. So I like to have at least the illusion that they're put away. Also, by the way, this is the best little box cutter. It is got this tiny little blade. You could hurt yourself if you wanted to, but you're not going to cut yourself on it. It's just a little plastic blade. But these are the best cutters from Amazon. This is another awesome find that my friend Amber had at her house, and I quickly ordered and stole. She loves to try new trending stuff and try different stuff. That's how I ended up with the Harry Potter coffee creamer. It's how I ended up with a lot of stuff, actually. She likes to try all this new stuff, and I don't. I want to know that what I'm buying is what I want, and it's going to work for what I bought it for, and it's exactly what I wanted. And so that tends to keep me in a very small product pool. But Amber loves to try all kinds of new stuff, and so she'll order stuff, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and it doesn't bother her as much as it does me. And so when I go to her house and I see something I like, I'm like, hey, can you send me that link? And this was one of the things that she sent me. I'll put the link down below. When you first look at it, you think, ooh, that's a little bit pricey. But when you realize I use this thing so much, and it's magnetic, you can hook it to your fridge. It does have this little lock on the end that will keep it, I don't know, it says that it's a lock. Mine is obviously broken, but supposedly there's a lock. I cut all my Amazon boxes open with it. I cut anything that's taped. It works on these. Basically anything that is flat and needs cut, done. Best little cutter. So D&D got pushed back a little bit, so we are going to try to get some more stuff done. Like I said, laundry day is one of their favorite days because they get to lay right on the electric blanket. Look at her look at me like, I can't believe you are vacuuming during my nap. Guys, so I've got about 2 minutes to spare. D&D is getting ready to start.